I'm not your majesty. Look at what's in front of us. That's what's real. No. No. I ain't no king. I ain't nothing. I'm just some guy.
In this episode, Carol forgot how to shoot if she has a clear shot of her target. Rick and Darrell run into a 90s video game end boss, and we find out that it only takes 10 zombies to kill a full-grown tiger.
And yet I smile.
Because this was the best episode of the season and the most enjoyable episode for me in a long time. Before we get into it, be sure to subscribe to Universe and check out all of our stuff on all the stuff that you like. Now let's break down Walking Dead Season 8, Episode 4, Some Guy. Just some guy. This episode focused on less, but I feel like gave us so much more. The zombies were actually scary again, not just some moaning plot device that you don't really care about. Awesome. Rambo Carol, the likes of which we haven't seen since her solo mission against the cannibals of the Terminus in Season 5. Carol's action scenes had so much tension. The guy coming down the hallway was a bit overly aggressive towards his coworkers, but also a really slow walker. Carol somehow had time to get up into the drop ceiling and then shoots 5 guys without being able to see them, but then she can't shoot the guys by the truck that have their backs to her. Ugh. Ezekiel waking up surrounded by his dead followers was heart-wrenching. This match cut was absolutely amazing, and Ezekiel scooting through the frame was a really fun shot, but that scream was a little cheesy. If you guys don't remember who that guy actually is, that's Daniel. It's the first member of the kingdom we met back in Season 6.
Take away that title. What's left? Just some meaningless con man costume.
The Jeffrey Dahmer guy foreshadowing what was going to happen to Shiva was pretty annoying to me, but I realized that he was just a throwaway character who was gonna die, so we were supposed to hate him. So I hated him a lot. Shiva's graphics looked amazing in this episode, but then, you think about it, they don't ever have to do it again, so, sending her out with an oomph. Shiva goes down just like she did in the comic books, protecting Ezekiel from a herd of zombies. Also, there's a drain nearby, which is actually from the comics in that scene, so double homages. Shiva's dead. And we find out where the melty-faced zombies have been coming from in the last few episodes. They've been laying in acid muck, just taking acid muck naps, of course.
Getting them to the sanctuary.
The Rick and Darrell car chase was fun. The sound of Darrell's motorcycle and then Carol being like, they haven't gotten away yet, was so cool. Loved that moment. When the dude pops out of the back of the Humvee with the machine gun and starts shooting, I actually started laughing. It was such a 90s video game trope, it was awesome. The dude shooting the 50 cal doesn't hit his targets for kind of a long time, and when he does end up shooting Rick's engine block, it doesn't stop the Jeep. The Jeep, just goes faster. The worst part for me was actually Shivas Death, because there's 10 walkers. I counted them, there's 10 of them. And 3 people let 10 walkers kill the best ally that anyone in this show has ever had. They just let her die. They just let her die. I feel like Carol could have killed 10 walkers with a screwdriver and a broken arm, and they just watched Shiva die. It was so shitty.
If you're asked to be the hero, be the hero.
If you're asked to be the hero, be the hero. This is such a great quote, and it's actually inspiring. It made me want to be better. Jerry cut a dude in half to save Ezekiel, and then he just hits him again with his axe just cuz. It was the best kill probably all season. I know that Jerry already had a best kill in episode 2, but he gets another one because Jerry is the shit. This zombie looks like a dude that follows you around at parties talking about banal stuff like, did you try the cheese? I think it's Rofert. Like, leave me alone, please, zombie. I don't want to talk to you right now. But you can't say that because you don't really know who he's friends with, so you just kind of have to let him like, whoa, and you're like, oh, come on, man. Just get out of here. For more on your favorite TV shows and movies, make sure you subscribe to GameSpot Universe. Add me on Twitter at Buddy Hutton if you want to hear tweets about, how much I ate yesterday or whatever. Thank you so much for watching. I love you too much, and yet I smile.